Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about where class, AND operator, OR operator and NOT operator. So let's start our video. What is where class? The main use of this class is we can pass test conditions through SQL statements. Syntax for where class is select column 1, column 2 from table name where condition. Let's know the main difference between text fields and numeric fields. SQL requires single or double quotes around text values. We will use single quotes in these tutorials. Whereas numeric fields should not be enclosed in quotes. For example, select asterisk from customers where customer ID equals 1. Here you can observe that 1 wasn't enclosed in quotes. Here are some operators with their description. We will discuss about these operators in further tutorials. Let's learn about AND, OR and NOT operators. Here we can combine these operators with where clause. Using these operators, we can easily filter records based on more than one condition. The AND operator displays a record if all the conditions separated by AND are true. For example, let's take two conditions. The record will be displayed when the given two conditions are true. The OR operator. The OR operator displays a record if any of the conditions separated by OR is true. For example, let's take two conditions. The record will be displayed if any of the given two conditions is true. The NOT operator. This operator displays a record if the condition is not true. For example, let's take a condition. The record will be displayed when the given condition is not true. Here is the syntax for AND operator in where clause. Select column 1, column 2 from table name, where condition 1 and condition 2 and condition 3. This is the syntax for OR operator. Select column 1, column 2 from table name, where condition 1 or condition 2 or condition 3. NOT operator syntax. Select column 1, column 2 from table name, where not condition. Let's practice few examples based on the statements we learned. In this tutorial, we will practice our commands with category table in dvdrental.tar. For seeing all the data and columns, we use select asterisk from category. This is the result. There are three columns named as category ID, name and last update in this table. First, we will practice where clause. Here, I want all the details of the category which contains category ID as 7. For that, the command is select asterisk from category, where category ID equals 7. So here is the result. We got our desired result. This is just a basic example. You can practice more by taking this as the example. Here I want all details of the category which contains category ID less than 7. For that, the command is select asterisk from category, where category ID less than 7. So here we got all categories which contains category ID less than 7. Here I want all the details of the category which contains category ID greater than 7. For that, the command is select asterisk from category, where category ID is greater than 7. So Here we got all categories which contains category ID greater than 7. Here I want all the details of the categories which contains category ID between 3 and 5. For that, the command is select asterisk from category, where category ID between 3 and 5. So here we got all the details of the categories which contains category ID between 3 and 5. Here I want all the details of the categories which doesn't contain category ID between 3 and 5. For that, the command is select asterisk from category, where category ID not between 3 and 5. So here we got all the details for the categories which doesn't contains category ID between 3 and 5. Here I want all the details of the categories which contain category ID as 3 or name as animation. For that, the command is select asterisk from category, where category ID equals to 3 or name equals to animation. So here we got all the details of the categories which contain category ID as 3 or name as animation. Note: the statements shown in this bootcamp are just examples. You should practice them repeatedly to master SQL basics. So that's all for now, friends. If you have any doubts, feel free to mail me or comment this video. The mail is in description and pinned in comment section. Thanks for watching, friends. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.